A Quantum Sounds production. It's Judah.
Hey, y'all understand that this issue we read right now is in the Bible. Slavery, us going into slavery by way of slave ships is written in the Word of God. Did you know that? You did know that? Deuteronomy 28. Let's confirm it. Here's the point. We're trying to show you as well. A lot of people want to know the deep mysteries about the Bible. Everybody want to be deep. Talking about, oh, the Antichrist is Obama. The Antichrist is here. We're going to get a chip in our hand. All this other foolishness. That's not in the Bible. I got a question for you. In church, they go there on Sunday. What did they learn? What's the message? Can you honestly ask someone who attends church every Sunday, ask them, what did you learn today? What are they going to say? What we've been basically conditioned to do is accept a sermon instead of accepting the Word of God. Our people can't tell the difference between a motivational speech and learning. That's why when you ask people about things like, here's an example. Who was Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? Nah, listen, I said the same thing. The reason why I didn't know is because we wasn't taught. We were at church, and pastor sit on the pulpit, and you gotta love the Lord, and the Lord is with you. Jesus loved you, He gave His life for you. But you want to read that in the Bible? You want to find out, okay, Jesus loved me, He gave my life for me, so what do I need to do now? Ask our people, and when I say our people, I'm talking about blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. Ask our people how to get to heaven and see what they tell you. They're going to say, all you got to do is believe in Jesus, right? Is that how you get to heaven? No, right quick. Give me Revelations. No, you give me Revelations 14. You give me Matthew 19. This is the part that people miss. Church has become a social network. Basically, it's just like we come in to feel good that we in church and everything's fine. But ultimately, we're not learning what the Word says. Watch this. Revelations 22:14. Give me Matthew 19:16. Watch this. Here's the question posed. How do you get to heaven? How do you get eternal life, right? Everybody who goes to church should be able to say, oh, that's easy. This is what you have to do. And here it is in the Bible. Because this is 2013. We far from going from another man's word, right? Hopefully, all of us should be able to come to this Bible and say, no, brother, this is what I believe. The word says this. If we believe it. Read that.
Matthew chapter 19, verse 16.
Here's the answer.
And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
So a man came to Jesus Christ and said, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life? He wants to live forever. Well, let's see what Jesus told him.
And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good?
Come on.
There is none good but one.
He says, why are you calling me good? This is Jesus speaking. Why are you calling me good? There is none good but one. Read.
This is God.
God. He says He gave all honor and glory to His Father. Another doctrine taught is that Jesus Christ was God on earth. He was the Most High. That's a doctrine that was taught from the pagan religions that we came out of. That's why we ask ourselves, why are we keeping Easter? Why are we doing these things? Ain't nobody in here. Christ didn't say do Easter. I got $100. Somebody show me Christmas in the Bible. Show me these things. And we get offended when we hear stuff like this. But we won't do the days that are holy according to God. God gave us holidays or holy days. Feast of Tabernacles, Feast of First Fruits, Passover, the Sabbath day that's written in Exodus 20. But anyways, watch this. He said what?
But if thou wilt enter into life,
So to answer his question, he said, read.
keep the commandments.
Do what?
Keep the
He
commandments.
said, keep the commandments. Listen, we're not being taught the commandments of God. Watch this. Here's a commandment that a lot of people don't like, but it is what it is. Give me Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. We're going to go to the 10 commandments, even though we've been fooled by church and Christianity to believe that there's only 10 commandments. And out of those 10 commandments, you can't do all of them, so don't even try, because you can't keep all the commandments. Jesus came so we don't have to keep those laws. Show me where He said that in the Bible. I'm going to show you He said the exact opposite over and over and over. Read that, Exodus 20 and 8.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 8.
Come on.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Do what now?
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Now watch this. When is the Sabbath? What's up, brother? When is the Sabbath day? Y'all know? When is it?
Saturday.
All praise, sister. But guess what? You're right. It is Saturday. But our days, according to the Bible, see, things have changed. So-called white man has switched everything up. I'm just going to tell you how it is. He's changed it. We go by what's known as the Greco-Roman calendar. Basically, the day starts in the middle of the night. According to the Bible, the day begins when the sun goes down. That's how they did it. When you read the scriptures. Now, I don't care about what man that came and said he thinks it's better this way. I'm going to do what God said. And I'm going to read it because we ain't no dummies no more. We can actually read. We go to college. We get education. A lot of us up here have college degrees, like maybe you sisters have as well. So guess what? We can get the understanding. You can't fool us no more. Read that, Exodus 20. Also, it begins Friday at sundown. That's the Sabbath. Read that again.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 8.
Come on.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Well, what happened was, we had a man by the name of Constantine who basically came and forged Christianity into what we have today. Constantine came, what was it, about 333 BC or something like that? Basically what he did was he came and he seen how the Romans was a pagan society, how the way they was living, they was daggone murderers, not drug dealers, but whoremongers, laying down woman to woman, man to man. So what he did was he came to this Bible and said, look at these morals, look at these laws. If we ran our government by this, we would be more civilized or whatnot. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. Things like that. So in order to merge the government, to merge everybody to this belief and indoctrinate or bring in these laws, he had to bring these pagan days with him. Nobody's going to give up their Christmas tree. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, even though you read about these pagan origins of the Christmas tree. And God blatantly said in Jeremiah 10, don't put no tree in your house and decorate it. He said that blatantly because it was an old pagan custom that was done. But anyways, Constantine basically integrated all these different things into his society. Well, they wasn't hearing nothing about Sabbath. They worshiped, they felt like their high day was Sunday, which was worship of the sun god. So what they did was they say, you know what, it's okay. Jesus rose on the third day. So we're going to make this day our day, Sunday, day of the Son of God. That's not what it's actually in. All the days of the week. Go back and look it up. Don't take me my word for it. Go back and look it up. Monday goes back into worship of the moon god. Tuesday was it Frigga? I can't remember all of them. Wednesday, all the different names are all pagan. Even the months is pagan, the origins of whatnot. Point is, they changed the Sabbath day. So if we know this, when we look on our calendar and the seventh day, which is what? What's the seventh day of the week? The day in which God rested? Well, seventh day, but what day was that? You said it earlier. Saturday. Saturday on our calendar still reads as the seventh day of the week and Sunday as the first. So why do we let people change the laws? Now they're blatant. They can't lie to us no more. So you got people like T.D. Jakes who say, well, yes, they changed the day. We keep every day holy. We are part of the New Testament now, under the New Covenant. So we make Jesus our rest. He didn't say that. Watch this. Let's get it from Jesus Christ's mouth himself. Matthew 5:17. Let's see if man or anybody can change anything. Isaiah 20.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 17.
Come on.
Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
Christ said what?
Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
He said, don't think that I come to destroy the law. They've tricked us into believing the Old Testament's done away. If anybody who actually studies and actually knows, what words mean, a testament means a covenant. And absolutely, the Old Covenant has been done away, which was what? Sacrificing. You bring in lambs and goats and sheep and things like that for your sins. We're not under the Old Covenant, which is animal sacrifice anymore. We're under what? You see how people are bugged out. This is that. The point is, we're under the New Covenant. The New Covenant is through our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. We don't have to do what? Bring the blood of goats and of bulls. Does that mean that we can murder now? Does that mean that we can treat our women like dogs, like whores? Does that mean anything? No. The laws are still here. Christ said, don't you even think that I what?
Come to destroy the law or the prophet.
Read on.
I am not come to destroy.
He said, I did not come to destroy the law, but Christianity tells you that because guess what? Christianity, people don't want to hear nothing about, I got to do this, I got to do that. No. They want to hear, I'm going to come here on Sunday, I'm going to sit down for a little while, listen to this, back to doing what I do. That's what they do. That is our people to the T. Tomorrow, people going to still have alcohol on their breath from coming in here and reveling in these different clubs. Our people haven't been taught we ain't supposed to be doing this. I wasn't taught that. I was in the club. I was right in here. I didn't know until I read it and I said, hold up. The Lord said we ain't supposed to be doing this. This is reveling. This is what the Bible said. So I said, who do I fear? Am I worried about myself and what I do? Or am I trying to get to the kingdom of heaven? Watch this. He said, think not that I come to destroy the law
I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
He came and he fulfilled. He kept the commandments. Read.
For verily I say unto you,
Read on.
till heaven and earth pass, till heaven and earth pass.
He said till heaven and earth pass, meaning until you see the sky leave and the ground leave. Read.
One jot or one tittle
Not a comma or a period. Read on.
shall in no wise pass from the law.
Shall in no wise pass from the law. The laws are still going to be here until you see the heaven and earth leave. Christ knew this doctrine was going to come about, and they was going to teach us to break God's laws. Everybody reads in the Bible. Is the majority of the world going to heaven, or is the majority of the world going off, going to hell? They going to hell. Matter of fact, give me that. James, the 4th chapter. Watch this. Let's see what God said about the world. James 4:4. This is very, very pertinent, because when you understand, the Bible is very simple. It's not different. We've been taught, man, I can't read that King James Bible. Thee, thou art. I got to go get me an NIV. But they taking stuff out of the NIV. They remove complete verses. Read that, James 4:4. Let's see how God feels about the world.
James chapter 4 verse 4.
Come on.
Ye adulterers and adulteress,
Read.
know ye not that the friendship of the world
Read.
is enmity with
It
God?
says ye adulterers and adulteresses, meaning what? Worshiping of other gods. Not necessarily committing adultery, but we're following other gods. We're not following him. We're following what men have set up. Yes, I'm pastor such and such, and this is my church, my temple. Bring in your tithes and I'll take care of you. God loves you. No. You commit adultery against the Most High because you're doing what that man said and you're not coming to this. We can't be stupid no more. Proverbs 1. Read on.
Whosoever therefore will be a friend with the world.
Stop right there. It says, ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not, meaning don't you know that the friendship of the world is enmity, meaning hatred with God. Think about it. When you walk around, you think Christ will be doing any of this? No. When you actually look at it, we make ourselves of the world, meaning we walk in suit with everybody else, walking in line with everything that's going on. You're like everybody else. There's nothing different or significant about you. What about all the things that Christ said, how you was going to lose family members, how you was going to lose friends, people was going to turn their backs on you and hate you for his gospel. Nobody's turning their backs on nobody for so-called, I say so-called because we Christians, we believe in Christ and we follow what he do. Nobody's turning their back on true Christians. The people who say they Christians out here, they turning their back on what? Those that say, listen, nah, I'm not going in that club. No, my son ain't doing that with your son. Listen, the boy's acting effeminate, you better straighten him up, get him right. Brother, you don't want to take care of your children, you don't want to be a man. The scripture says if a man don't work, he don't eat. You better get yourself together. We love our brothers. All these brothers, we keep ourselves in check. Because when another brother's off, what do? We correct our neighbor. We say, brother, listen, you're walking out of order. This is what the Bible says to do. But in Christianity, they tell us, brother, you judging me. You can't judge me. You got to remove the meat out of your own eye. The moat. That's that doctrine that say what? Don't see my sin. Christianity today, mainstream Christianity is literally so against God. You have no idea.
Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world
Read on.
is the enemy of God.
You're a friend of the world says you're the enemy of God. Why? Because Satan has his hands. He has his clutches on the world right now. Give me Job 9:24. Satan has this world. Look at it. I don't want to impede anybody, but I guess y'all about what? About 20, 25? Okay. When I was growing up, what am I? I was wrong? Okay. Well, I'm 30 years old. When I was growing up, guess what? If you was to see a little boy in skinny jeans or a grown man in skinny jeans, he was getting clowned. Why is that? Because that was known as being effeminate.
That just didn't happen.
It did not happen. Same thing goes right now. You look around the world and homosexuality is rampant. Now, question. Now what's happening is, if your eyes is open, you can see that the world is coming against this. This is about to get phased out. It's heading there real quick, but guess what? Don't nobody want to stand up for the truth. They want to conform. Keep the peace, brothers. Keep the peace. You know what? We can't judge him. We got our own sins we got to worry about. Well, that's absolutely true. Yeah, you do got your own sins to worry about. But guess what? If you love your neighbor, you're going to correct your neighbor. Your neighbor's going to correct you. So what are we doing? Are we sitting around?
What are we doing? Are we sitting around? Are we messing around? Are we?
Matter of fact, hold on. Job 9:24. Watch this. I made a statement that Satan has his hands on this earth right now. Read.
Job chapter 9 verse 24.
Come on.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Y'all remember whenever Christ was led up to the mountain by Satan himself? And Satan told Christ, he says, if you bow down and worship me, I'll give you all this, right? What would Christ say? He said, get ye hence, Satan. He said, get behind me, get away from me. We only worship the Most High, that's it. So guess what? Christ didn't take it, somebody else got it. It sure ain't God. Look around. The Most High's laws is not what's governing this here. Not at all. We got to love the Lord enough to say, you know what? That's it. I'm not living like this no more. I'm going to read the laws and I'm going to do what the laws say. Watch this. Give me Deuteronomy 22:5. These are the laws that they feel like it's too hard for you to do. Well, it ain't too hard for us to do. My children, my wife, these brothers got families. We're teaching our children the laws because we commanded to. Give me that real quick, Deuteronomy 7:6. We can conform. We can change like Christ told us to deny our own selves and come to this and do what the Lord said to do. Deuteronomy 7:6.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6.
Come on.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
God said we are a holy people unto him. You understand the Most High chose your very heritage, who you are, you as a person. He chose you. Your spirit has been chosen by the Most High God. But we broke his commandments. Therefore, we receive these plagues. This is Deuteronomy 28. He promised to give us that in no nation on the face of the earth had to go through but us for our disobedience. We went into slavery by way of slave ships, as he said in the Bible. Receive yokes of iron upon our necks, as it said in the Bible. Nobody else went through that. Upon our children getting taken from us, these things is here. But they got us running from the New Testament. They got us running from reading, period. Does everybody go to church? Where does that Bible go? Right up under here. We sing, lullabying ourselves to sleep instead of coming here and studying this word the Most High gave us. Read that.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Come on.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
He chose us to be a special people unto himself. Meaning what? He chose the nation of Israel. That's your true nationality. Since I've been born and been looking around, we done changed up. We've been Negroes, niggas, we've been black, African Americans. How many different nationalities can we be?
Colored.
Niggas. How can we be all these different nationalities? How is that? What did God call us is the question. What did God say who we are? We received that because of it. Matter of fact, give me Deuteronomy 6 and 7. That's what I want to do.
Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 7.
Come on.
And thou shalt teach them diligently.
God wants us to teach what? His laws, his statutes, his commandments, read.
Unto thy children.
Unto our children. It starts with us learning, repenting, and getting our children right. That's how we're going to change the black community.
That's right.
That's how we're going to change how we think of each other. That's how we're going to change how we view one another as brothers and sisters. Instead, we looking at each other, we looking at ourselves as niggas and bees. How is that? What other nation does that? Listen, we are destroyed as a people, and it is prophesied that would happen to us. So real quick, we'll drop everything. I got a question. Give me Deuteronomy 22:5.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5.
We're going to go into history real quick.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a
So
man.
the Bible says, a woman shall not wear that pertaining unto a man.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. Read on.
For all that do so are an abomination.
All that do so are what?
An abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Look what has happened over the years. Y'all know history. Like I said, don't take offense, but be offended unto the point where you want to change. When did women begin to wear pants? Not sure? It all started with the feminist movement. During the time you had civil rights and things going, our grandmothers, matter of fact, maybe depending on how old some of us are, but our great-grandmothers, you would never find them in a pair of pants. They look at you upside your head, you better take that off. When you go to the bathroom or the restroom, what do you see? You see a man, you see a woman in a what? In a dress. Same thing in the scriptures. The men wore breeches, or what we call today breeches, which was leggings, pants, hosen. Read about that in the scriptures. But what's happened is we've been taught to cross-dress. And we can even take it to another level. It's getting so worse. You got men in dresses like it's okay. I'm talking about like prominent men that are highly esteemed. Puff Daddy, what was he at a concert and a killed Kanye West, the same thing. They're making, what it is that Satan is making sin attractive. So we look at it like, oh, that's nothing, it's okay, yeah, we ain't the old days anymore. But guess what, in the old days, the men stood at home and took care of their families. The men stood on, they wasn't running up and down the street chasing every female. That's right. Not a man of God, not a man that feared the Most High. But what we are doing, we ain't looking for men or women that fear the Most High. We're looking for what we see on TV all our lives. We're looking for that girl that got that skirt way up here. We're looking for what? We're looking for the person that's going to tell us everything is okay, everything is all right. As long as you're doing what pastors say, we're fine. We got to come out of that way of thinking. That's a simple way of thinking. We got to get the knowledge that God gave us. We got to learn the knowledge that God wants us to have. The only knowledge that's worth learning right now is this. Learn this first. We learn how to read so we can come out and understand this. Because at the end of the day, I don't care what kind of doctorate degree you got. I don't care if you got a master's in physiology and all this other nonsense. It doesn't matter.
Deuteronomy chapter 20.
Hold on. You read that. Malachi 2:7.
Malachi chapter 2 and verse 7.
And don't let Satan distract you. At the end of the day, that stuff, man, when you understand, this is a spiritual thing. This is very heavy. Satan wants to try to take your attention, just like in everything else, put it back on him. Don't listen to them brothers, even though they're coming straight out the Bible and they coming with love. They're not coming with malice or any hatred. Go on up there, what you doing? No, this is the Bible. Read.
For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
So when we go to see pastor, whether it is pastor such and such that we've known for all our lives, grandma was teaching us, yada yada, it says his lips are supposed to keep what?
Knowledge.
Knowledge is what his lips are supposed to be in his mouth. Read.
And they should seek the law at his mouth. They should seek the law at his mouth.
That's what our pastors are supposed to be teaching us, the laws of God. That's what our pastors are supposed to be teaching us. Are they teaching us today that it is an abomination to be a homosexual? Are they teaching us that? No, they teaching us it's okay. But when we speak on it, it's like, wow, that's not the social norm. Hold on. That's not what everybody's doing right now. That's like this. It's okay. You got gay pastors that will come to this Bible and perform a gay marriage, which there is no such thing. That is an illusion. They'll come to this Bible talking about you are now husband and wife, when really, again, it's between a man and a woman. That's just a delusion. Give me Proverbs 1. Because our people got to come out of this simplicity. We got it. Everybody. It all comes to a certain point. When a person gets to a certain point in their life, when God calls them and says, "Look, enough is enough. Now is the time to change. Now is the time to get right with the Most High." When He calls you, it's time to listen. Read that. Proverbs 1. Start verse 20.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 20.
Now watch this.
Wisdom crieth without.
The Bible says wisdom cries without, meaning what? Wisdom comes out. When you understand when wisdom's coming, you're going to know it's wisdom. Read.
She uttereth her voice in the streets.
Just like right now. Where is wisdom coming out? Right here in the streets. Come on.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse.
Crieth in the chief place of concourse. Meaning what? Where people are traveling, walking, going to and fro. That's what our forefathers did. When you read about the men in the Bible, the prophets, they went and taught where the people was coming to and from. Come on.
She cried in the chief place of the concourse, in the openings of the gates, in the city. She uttered her words, saying.
This is what she's saying. Read.
How long, ye simple ones?
How long, ye simple ones? Read.
Will ye love simplicity?
What does it mean to be simple? If somebody call you simple, what they saying? Huh? They saying you stupid. It says, how long, ye simple ones, you love simplicity. Listen, I was simple as all get out. I didn't know nothing but Jesus loves me. Yes, I know, because my Bible tells me so. That's all I knew. Ask me if it's in the Bible. Yeah, that's in there somewhere. It says, how long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? Our people right now love to be in a state of foolishness. We don't want to read for ourselves. We rather sit back and let Pastor such and such give us a sermon for 45 minutes, not go to one scripture, but tell us everything's going to be all right and the world is hating on you. And don't worry about them haters.
Pass that plate.
Right. Read on.
How long, Ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
How long will you love simplicity?
And the scorners delight in their scorning.
If y'all was to stay here long enough, y'all gonna see scorners. People will stay right here. Like, y'all lying. You don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. Yeah. Scorners delight in the scorning. Read.
And fools hate knowledge.
It says, and fools hate what?
Knowledge.
Knowledge. You read what knowledge was earlier. The laws of God. Fools hate to know this Bible. This is called the book of the law. Fools hate knowledge. Come on.
Turn you at my reproof.
Right now, God is saying, turn you at my reproof. Meaning what? Take my correction. You heard the law. You know what to do. Do it. Because it ain't coming from, this ain't got nothing to do with me. I did not write any words or impose any words in this Bible. I am nothing. So when you read it, you gotta say, yep, I just said that. I want to do that. Read on.
Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you.
That's how we get the understanding of the Bible. When you read Psalms 111 and 10, it says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Meaning, when you first learn to fear God and to do what he says, that's the beginning of being wise. Because God created all of us. He can take all of us out just like that. So being wise, you're going to fear him and do what he says to do. God said, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. But we let a man come and say, no, do it on Sunday and don't even observe the law on the Sabbath. You know, on the Sabbath day, we ain't supposed to be buying, selling, cooking, or cleaning, no shopping. It's supposed to be a day of rest. But we listen to the pastor. Read.
Because I have called and ye refuse.
Now this right here scared me. I'm going to be honest with you. Grown man and all. Me reading this word coming from God, it says, because I have called and you what?
Ye refuse.
You refuse, meaning what? You heard the word came out, but you said, nah, I'm not trying to do that right now. I'm not trying to get right now. Read.
I have stretched out my hand, and no man regards.
He said he stretched out his hand. He's telling you, come on, get right. Here are my words. You're reading it. You see it. Come on.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel.
You said it, not all his counsel. Everything, all the words of God, you said it to the side. So he's probably like, I ain't trying to do that right now. Read.
And would none of my reproof.
And would take none of his correction. Read.
I also will laugh at your calamity.
Whoa. It says, I also will laugh at your calamity. Give me Ecclesiastes 13:15. A calamity is whenever you having a problem, something happens to you. Like, here's an example. God said, thou shalt not kill, right? Well, these drug dealers, these gangbangers want to get out here and they want to be killing, shooting, gang this, gang that, right? Well, now, guess what? That's going to come back to you. So God says he's going to laugh at your calamity, at your problem, since you didn't want to take his correction. Matter of fact, I'm going to let the word say it. Read.
Because I have called, but ye have set at naught all my counsel and would none of my reproof.
Read.
I also will laugh at your calamity.
Read on.
I will mock when your fear
He
cometh.
said he's going to mock. I told you, you're not supposed to be laying from woman to woman to woman. He says all whoremongers and adulterers God will judge. Now you got AIDS. You're receiving the recompense that you deserve because you didn't want to follow the laws of God. God said don't put no pork in your mouth. God said don't eat no swine, no shrimp, no crab, no lobster. Now whenever you got gout, diabetes, he said, I told you, that's not supposed to be your diet. Read on.
When your fear cometh as desolation,
When your fear cometh as a desolation, meaning whenever you're afraid, you think you're about to die, read.
and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind,
Here's an example. Here's that gangbanger. Yeah, cuz, grip this, grip that, shoot, bang, 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 bang. Now the gun's on him. What's he do? Read.
when distress and anguish cometh upon you,
Come on.
then shall they call upon me.
All of a sudden, that gangbanger turned Christian. Oh, God, Lord Jesus, please don't let him shoot me. Oh, Lord, I come to church tomorrow. It says, then they're going to call on him. That's whenever everybody want to get Christian. That's when everybody want to serve the Lord is when what? When you going through something, your bills ain't paid. Sit back and watch BET after 12 o'clock. It's disgusting. And guess who it is? Our people. Because we've been destroyed. Calling in for some holy water. Anointing oil. I need $500 for my rent. I didn't know what I was going to do. Yada, yada, yada. But they ain't doing that when lead times is good. I got to see somebody call us up there and say, man, life was good and great. I didn't need nothing. And I sold this time. Read that.
When distress and anguish come upon you,
Come on.
then shall they call upon me,
Then they're going to call on him, but read.
but I will not answer.
Woo! He says, but I will not answer. Meaning what? When you go and you praying now you wanted all this help. You wanted to get right. Everything was good before, but now you in some trouble. Now you want to be super duper Christian. He says you're going to call, meaning what? Pray, but he will not answer. Watch this. Give me John 9:31. Read that. Ecclesiastes 38:15. This is to prove people that are going through what they're going through is because they're committing sin. Read.
Ecclesiasticus 38, verse 15.
Come on.
He that sinneth before the Maker,
He that sinneth before his maker, meaning you break God's laws, read.
let him fall unto the hand of the physician.
What is a physician? What is a physician? A doctor. He that sinneth before his maker, let him fall to the hand of the physician. Meaning what? Now you want to sin? Let you go deal with the doctor. When God can take care of you and heal you. But you want to sin? You want to break my laws? Here you go. Here's a little herpes. Here's a little gonorrhea. Since you want to go from woman to woman to woman. All those is judgments from the Most High God. God says, He says, I kill, I heal, I wound, I make alive. All this is from the Lord. But we got to understand, all right, let me stop playing with God. Let me get myself together. Forget what everybody else doing. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all straight, don't nobody ever win the lottery and say, you know what, I'm going to turn this in later. Don't everybody get the lottery ticket and say, I'm going to go ahead and get this later. I ain't going this right now. When they get it and they know it's a winner, they go right to the daggone lottery office and they claim that money. Well, guess what? This is worth way more than some lottery ticket. Way more. So it's time to get right now. There ain't no time to wait. Give me that Psalms 119 verse 16. Psalms 119 verse 16. What else? What got you over? Give me 1 John chapter 2. So we already covered that. Those laws that our pastors told us that was done away. Christ said, don't you even think I came to destroy the laws. So is Christ a liar or is pastor a liar? Christ said, don't you think I came to destroy them laws. Now one of them laws is going to be gone until all be fulfilled. Has he come back yet? No. Read, what I got you over? Read. 60. 119 to 60.
Psalm.
He said, I made haste and I didn't delay to keep your commandments. I didn't wait to get my life together. I said, what, Lord? What'd you say? Yes, sir. Yes, Lord. When everybody got this thing, everybody thinks we have our own relationships with God. I said the same thing. I thought God knew me and we was on this personal journey together and I was unlike everybody else and I was special and I was living by some different stipulations or whatever. That's all madness. It's all in your mind. That's basically like self-comforting yourself. First John 2, what you got? Okay, give me 1 John chapter 2. You give me 2 Timothy 4.
1 John chapter 2 verse 3.
Come on.
And hereby we do know that we know him.
So you want to know you got a relationship, you know God? Read.
If we keep his commandments.
If we keep his commandments. If is the stipulation. Hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments. Before I thought I knew God, but in reality I didn't. So I didn't sit around moping and wonder, oh wow, I didn't never know God. I said, well, let me get to know. I said, I don't know, I don't want to waste no time. I don't want to be that one that didn't wait, that didn't want to get right and do what he said to do, and then I waited and then I died. At any given moment, we can lose our life. I lost people, I know y'all lost people. So we got to understand the very essence of life can be gone just like that. So the scripture said, make haste. Do that again.
1 John chapter 2 verse 3.
Come on.
And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments.
Read on.
He that saith, I know
That
him,
man that says, I know him, read in the New Testament, by the way.
and keepeth not his commandments,
And don't keep his commandments. That man that says he knows Jesus, but don't keep his commandments, read.
is a liar.
Say what?
Is a liar.
Say what?
Is a liar.
Says you're a liar if you say you know Jesus, but you don't keep his commandments.
That's right.
It's impossible. I don't want to hear about what, just because this pastor got 50 million people in the church, that don't mean nothing. Guess what? Muslims got 50,000 members. Buddhists got 50 million members. So I don't care about numbers. What does the word say? What is the truth? Read on.
And the truth is not in him.
And the what is not in it?
And the truth is not in him.
I'm sorry, Jesus.
Read on.
But whosoever keepeth his word,
But whoso keepeth his word, wait on y'all. Read.
in him verily is the love of God perfected.
In him really is the love of God perfected. That man that did what? That repented and got himself together. In him is the love of God perfected.
Hereby we know we are in him.
Read.
He that saith he abideth in him.
He that saith he abideth in me, meaning what? Christ is in me. If I say I'm a Christian, you're saying Christ lives in you and dwells in you. Read.
He that saith he abideth in him,
Come on.
ought himself also so to walk, even as he walked.
Oh, you gotta walk how he walked. If we say we Christians, you gotta walk like Christ did. That's what it means, a follower of Christ. So here we go. Was Christ a homosexual? No, he was not. So I'm walking with Christ because I'm not a homosexual. Did Christ eat pork? No. Yeah, have you ever heard that law before? I keep bringing it up. Did y'all know that was in the Bible? See, people say, that's the Muslims. No. That's the word of God. He didn't eat no pork. You know why? Because the Lord said the swine is an abomination. Same thing with catfish. Same thing with shrimp. Same thing with lobster. You read that in Leviticus 11 chapter.
Scavenger. You say scavenger.
14 chapter.
Scavenger.
Let's get the verse. Get that Leviticus 11.
Say
Watch this.
scavenger.
No. There's certain fish you can eat.
Scavenger.
There's certain ones.
No scavenger.
Get that real quick.
Your body should not endure no scavenger at all.
You got that?
No pig.
Start at verse
No
45.
fish. None of that. No scavenger.
Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 45.
Come on.
For I am the Lord that bringeth you up out of the land of Egypt to be your God. Ye shall therefore be holy, for I am holy.
He said, you're going to be holy because I'm holy. And I chose you. I brought you out of Egypt. Read on.
This is the law of the beast.
This is the law of the beast. Read.
And of the fowl.
And of the birds. Read.
And of every living creature that moveth in the water.
And of every living creature that moveth in the waters. Come on.
And of every creature that creepeth upon the land.
Come on.
To make a difference.
To make a what?
To make a difference.
So you're able to make a difference. Read.
Between the unclean and the clean.
So you know what is unclean and what is clean. Read.
And between the beast that may be eaten and the beast that may not be eaten.
This is the dietary law that God gave us. We wonder why we got gout, or we got diabetes, high blood pressure, because we're not following the dietary law that God gave us in the first place. Watch this. Same chapter. Jump up to verse 7.
Okay. Like trailblazer.
Can you drink? Can you drink? Yes, you can drink, but you can't be a drunkard. You can't be out here
drunken with the wine, right?
Right. You can't
become drunken.
Exactly. You can't be out here where you can't control yourself. Christ drunk one.
Talk to me,
But
brother.
this is the thing, though. People tell you things like, oh, well, you can't drink on Sunday. People be making up laws. Same thing with the Sadducees and the Pharisees did the same thing. You got that verse?
Yes, sir.
Read.
Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 7.
Not drink tonight.
And the swine, though he divided the hoof,
It says, and the swine, though he divided the hoof, read.
and be cloven
And
footed,
he's cloven footed, come on.
yet he cheweth not the cud.
He don't chew the cud. The cud is whenever an animal eats its food, swallows it, regurgitates it, and chews it again. What does that? Cow does that. He don't chew the swine. Read on.
Yet he cheweth not the cud.
Come on.
He is unclean to you.
God said he is unclean unto us. Come on.
Of their flesh ye shall not eat,
Don't eat their flesh.
and their carcass shall ye not touch.
Don't touch their carcass.
They are unclean to you.
That's what God said. I don't care what pastor you're talking about. I don't care what pastor got to say. This is what the Lord said. Read.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the water.
Stop right there. So watch this. That's the law. The Lord said, don't eat no swine. You read on verse down, when you get a chance, read Leviticus 11th chapter. It tells you what you can eat and what you can't eat. That's the stuff. We eat fish. We eat perch. We eat, what's the
Lamb.
Salmon. Yeah, we eat. Listen, I eat. You can eat beef, we eat steak. We don't step outside God's law. We stay where He told us to stay according to the law. That's right. Watch this. But what have these pastors done? Read verse 26.
Ezekiel chapter 22, verse 26.
Watch this. Listen closely.
His priests have violated my law
They violated God's law. Read.
and have profaned my holy things.
They profaned His holy things. What are some of God's holy things? His holy days. They profaned, meaning what? They put it aside and made it seem like it was bad. They told us, you ain't got to do that Passover stuff. You ain't got to do that Memorial Day and trumpet stuff, even though it's in the Bible. Read.
They have put no difference between holy and profane.
And holy and profane is the last scripture. Read.
Neither have they showed difference between the unclean and the clean,
It's like we read.
and have hid their eyes from my Sabbath.
They hid their eyes from the Sabbath, meaning what? They don't want to see God's laws. This Sabbath day, the unclean. You still have time? I know y'all got to go. Like I said, the contact information is on you. This is the most important information you're ever going to see. Okay? Y'all take care of it. So what are we teaching? We're teaching that you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, you are God's people.
That's right.
Turn back to God's laws and come out of this nonsense, the foolishness of these churches. Shalom, sister, take care. We got to come out of these churches. Show me in the Bible where it says to be a Baptist, Methodist, Catholic, Pentecostal. Why is it that we go by these man-made religions and we put away God's laws, statutes, and commandments?
That's right.
Why do we do that? Because ultimately we had a problem with God as a people. This nation, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we've wrestled against the Most High since day one. Now's the time to get right. Now's the time to come back and serve the Most High.
That's right.
That's right.
Give me Deuteronomy the 28th chapter.
Yep.
Oshaya. Huh? All right, I got you. Deuteronomy 28, read verse 15. What are we proving? We're proving that we're the Israelites according to the Bible. Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
Come on.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy
So
God,
it says if we didn't listen to the voice of the Lord our God, read,
to observe to do all his commandments,
to observe to do all his commandments, everything, we just can't do a little bit. We can't get simple like we do today and go pick and choose what laws we want to keep in the Bible. Christianity has been lying too long. We can read now. Come on.
and his statutes,
And his statutes,
which I command thee this day,
read,
that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
these curses we receive for our disobedience to God's laws, statutes, and commandments. Let's prove it. Deuteronomy 28, verse 68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68.
Come on.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
What nation of people went into slavery with slave ships? What nation of people were put on slave ships and brought to the Americas? Who was that? So-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
He said exactly how I said it is going to happen. We're going into slavery by way of slave ships. Bible prophecy. Read.
Thou shalt see it no more
We
again.
didn't see our homeland Israel again. We are bugged out. We've been bugged out and taught lies by those who oppressed us to believe what? We African Americans. That don't make no sense. America was named after what? Neosippus africanus. That's what Africa was named after. And who was America named after? Amerigo Vespucci. How can we're not related to neither one of those men? Read on.
And there shall be sold unto your enemy.
Wait a minute. It says then once we reached our destination on these ships, we're going to be sold unto who?
Your enemy.
No, our friend.
Your enemy.
Today, still to this day, black men, if you think the so-called white man is your friend, you're an idiot.
That's right.
You're an idiot.
That's right.
You have not reached the social-economic status that this so-called white man has reached. Why? Because we don't keep God's commandments and this is not our kingdom. Therefore, we're going to be in the slums and in the ghettos. Why? For breaking God's commandments.
That's right.
We run around killing each other, robbing each other for what? For our hatred for one another? But we want a steady complaint about what? The conditions that we in? When we hate ourselves? Read.
And there shall you be sold unto your enemies for bondmen,
Slave men,
and bondwomen,
slave women. Come on.
and no man shall buy you.
And no man shall buy you. We were sold unto our enemies. Why? Because we broke God's commandments. But God sent his son, Jesus to Christ, for the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel only, to die for our sins. So we would be what? Saved from our enemies. Let's read that. Luke chapter 1. Give me the 68th verse. Luke, the first chapter and the 68th verse. Let's get it straight from the King James Bible.
That's right.
The Bible that those attempt to hold so dear to them but won't do what it says.
Luke chapter 1, verse 68.
Come on.
Blessed be the Lord God of Israel.
Of who?
Lord of Israel.
Who?
Lord of Israel.
Of Israel. Come on.
For he hath visited and redeemed his people.
God came what? He sent his son and he visited and redeemed his people by sending his son Jesus Christ to die for the nation of Israel.
That's right. And hath raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house.
No, it's not for everybody.
And hath raised up a horn of salvation for us.
No, for everyone.
For us.
No, everybody on the face of the earth.
For us.
For who?
For us.
Read on.
In the house of his servant David.
In the house of his servant David. The nation of Israel, the tribe of Judah. Come on.
As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began.
Which have been since the world began. What did the prophets prophesy? Of the redemption of the nation of Israel.
That's right.
You get a chance to check it out. Isaiah 14. That's a prophet prophesying the redemption of Israel. Read on.
That we should be saved from our enemies.
That we should be saved from who?
That we should be saved from our enemies.
Stop. Who was it that sold us into slavery? Give me that Deuteronomy 28 and 68 again. Get to the point.
And therefore shalt thou be sold unto your enemies.
Sold unto who?
Your enemies.
Read on.
For bondman and bondwoman.
For bondmen and bondwomen. We were sold unto our enemies, the so-called white man, as slaves for disobedience to God. But guess what? There's a way out, brothers. There's a way out, sisters. 1 Kings 8th chapter. You ready, brother?
First Kings chapter 8, verse 46.
Come on.
If they sin against thee, for there is no man that sinneth not,
Come on.
and thou be angry with them, and deliver them to the enemy,
Read.
so that they carry them away captives unto a land of the enemy, far or near.
Far or near. Guess what? Hispanic man, you was carried away to your enemies. Black man, you was carried away to your enemies. Native American man, you was carried away to your enemies to serve as slaves. See, a lot of our brothers don't understand. Our Hispanics, our Spanish-speaking brothers don't realize the only reason why you speak Spanish is because you were conquered by the Spaniards and forced Spanish. You were forced Catholicism. Black man, you was forced so-called Christianity. Read on.
Yet, if they bethink themselves,
Come on, if we what?
bethink themselves,
Remember that we're the Israelites. Remember that we're God's chosen people. Remember that we are the most important people on the face of the earth.
That's right.
Read on.
in the land, whether they were carried captive.
Read on. Right here in America, right in this land right here. We got to remember who we are. Remember that we're the Israelites that God brought out of the land of Egypt. And gave him the law, statutes, and commandments. Hey, listen, we're not worried about no scorners. You're going to die to death if you don't get right. This is for those that's going to get themselves together and keep the commandments of God. If you don't fear him, keep on moving. Read.
And repent.
And what?
And repent.
And what?
And repent.
Read on. We got to repent, the Lord said.
And make supplication unto thee in the land of them that carried them captive.
We got to make supplication unto the Most High right here in this land, Babylon the Great, also known as America. Read.
Saying, we have sinned.
Yes, we've sinned. We've learned the doctrines of these strange nations. We've learned the ways that they've taught us. Come on.
And have done perverse.
We have done perverseness. Look at the way our sisters dress. Look at the way our brothers act. We've done perversely in this land. Read.
And have committed wickedness.
Read on.
And so return unto thee with all thy heart.
Come on.
And with all thy soul.
Read on.
In the land of their enemies.
Well,
in the land of their enemies.
we got to get right here in America. This is where we got to get our act together.
That's right.
Come on.
Which led them away captive, and pray unto thee toward their
And
land,
pray to thee toward thy land. Israel's our homeland. Read.
which thou gavest unto their fathers,
Read.
thou the city which thou hast chosen, and the house which I have built for thy name.
Come on.
Then hear their prayer.
Then what?
Then hear their prayer.
Until we have done this, until we have fulfilled ourselves, meaning what? Remember that we're the Israelites, repented from our sins, made supplication unto the Most High, and prayed to our land. Guess what? God is not going to hear our prayers. He's not going to hear our supplications. Read that again.
Then hear their prayer
Read.
and their supplication in heaven thy dwelling place.
I'm going to close out. I'm going to let the next brother come up. All praise to the Most High God for this knowledge and this truth. I pray we all get ourselves together. But it got to start somewhere. It got to start now. Come on,
Is Israel in the house?